Welcome back to Coins Tool. Today we have an exciting video lined up. We're going to dive deep into the history and value of the 1978 Lincoln penny. Yes, you heard that right. A single penny that could be worth up to $9,000. How did a coin with such a low face value turn into a collector's dream? Stay tuned as we unravel the mystery behind this highly sought-after penny. Let's start with a bit of history. The Lincoln penny was first introduced in 1909 to commemorate the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. Designed by Victor David Brenner, this was the first time a U.S. president's likeness appeared on a circulating coin. The design has undergone several changes over the years, but Lincoln's profile has remained constant, making it one of the most recognizable coins in the world. By 1978, the Lincoln penny was still a staple of American currency. However, there wasn't anything particularly special about the 1978 penny when it was first minted, at least, not on the surface. So, what makes the 1978 Lincoln penny stand out? It turns out that a very specific mint mark error on certain pennies from that year can make them incredibly valuable. The mint mark is a small letter or symbol on a coin that indicates where it was minted. For example, a D stands for the Denver Mint, and an S stands for the San Francisco Mint. In 1978, there was a batch of pennies where the mint mark was either struck improperly, misplaced, or even doubled. These minting errors are extremely rare, and as a result, they are highly sought after by collectors. The rarity and the quality of the error can skyrocket the value of these pennies from 1 cent to thousands of dollars. Now, let's talk specifics. The 1978 Lincoln penny that has been valued at up to $9,000 is typically one with a mint mark error, specifically from the Denver Mint. These pennies might show a clear doubling of the D mint mark or have other anomalies that make them stand out. If the D mint mark appears to be doubled, meaning you see two D as slightly overlapping or side by side, you might have a valuable coin. Sometimes, the mint mark isn't where it's supposed to be, or it might appear much fainter or stronger than usual. Even if you find a penny with a mint mark error, its condition plays a huge role in its value. A coin in mint or near mint condition, one that has very few scratches, no discoloration, and sharp details, is going to fetch a much higher price. So, you found what looks like a 1978 Lincoln penny with a mint mark error. Now what? To determine its value, you should consider getting it graded by a professional coin grading service like PCGS or NGC. These organizations will assess your coin and assign it a grade based on its condition. A high-grade coin with a rare mint mark error could easily be worth thousands. However, even coins in lower grades with significant errors can still be worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars. If you're interested in selling, you might consider listing the coin on an auction site like eBay or taking it to a reputable coin dealer who can offer you a fair price based on current market conditions. As of today, the market value for a 1978 Lincoln penny with the right mint mark error and in excellent condition can reach up to $9,000. The reasons for this high value are a combination of rarity, demand among collectors, and the historical significance of minting errors. Coins with mint errors are always fascinating because they offer a glimpse into the history and imperfections of the minting process. Collectors often value these errors as they are unique. No two error coins are exactly alike. The 1978 Lincoln penny, with its elusive and rare mint mark error, is a prime example of how a small mistake can lead to big money. If you're wondering how you can get your hands on one of these rare pennies, here are a few tips. You never know when a valuable coin might show up in your pocket change. Always keep an eye out for 1978 pennies, especially those minted in Denver. This is a popular hobby where collectors buy rolls of coins from banks to search for rare finds. While it's a bit of a numbers game, it can be an exciting and rewarding way to find rare coins. Sometimes coin dealers will have rare coins in their inventory, and you might be able to find a 1978 penny with a mint mark error. Once you have one, as mentioned earlier, it's important to get it graded. After that, you can either keep it as part of your collection or sell it to take advantage of its high market value. And there you have it. The 1978 Lincoln penny, an ordinary coin with extraordinary value. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just someone who's stumbled upon this video, I hope you found this information both interesting and useful. If you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends, and let me know in the comments if you have any rare coins in your collection. And as always, don't forget to subscribe for more content on rare and valuable coins. A close-up of a shiny 1975 Lincoln today, we're diving into the fascinating history and extraordinary value of the 1975 Lincoln penny with a rare mint mark. Stay tuned to learn why this coin is worth so much, how to identify it, and whether you might have one hiding in your collection. Transition to a wide shot of the narrator at a desk surrounded by coin collecting tools, books, and magnifying glasses. Asterisk before we get into the nitty-gritty details of why the 1975 Lincoln penny is worth so much, let's take a brief look at its background. The Lincoln penny, also known as the Lincoln cent, has been a staple in American currency since 1909. It was first issued to commemorate the 100th birthday of President Abraham Lincoln, making it the first U.S. coin to feature a president's likeness. Archival photos of President Lincoln, the first 1909 Lincoln penny, and the U.S. Mint in the 1970s. Asterisk by 1975, the Lincoln penny had been in circulation for over 65 years. This was a time when the U.S. Mint was busy producing billions of pennies each year, including those from 3 different mints, Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco. But not all pennies are created equal, and that's where our story gets interesting. Close-up shots of pennies from different years, highlighting their mint marks. Asterisk a key factor in the value of any coin is its mint mark, the small letter indicating where it was produced. For Lincoln pennies, you'll typically see a D for Denver, an S for San Francisco, or no mint mark at all, indicating it was made in Philadelphia. However, certain mint marks are rarer than others, and that's what makes some coins incredibly valuable. But here's the twist. In 1975, the U.S. Mint produced pennies without the traditional S mint mark the year at the San Francisco Mint. However, a very small number of these coins were somehow struck with the S mint mark. These rare coins are known as the 1975 S Lincoln pennies, and they're what collectors are hunting for today. A 1975 S penny on display with a magnifying glass, highlighting the S mint mark. Asterisk so, why is the 1975 S Lincoln penny worth up to $7,000? It all comes down to rarity and demand. The 1975 S penny is one of the rarest Lincoln pennies ever minted, with only a few known to exist. Because of this extreme scarcity, collectors are willing to pay a premium for this elusive coin. A graph showing the increasing value of rare coins over time. Asterisk as with most collectibles, rarity drives value. The fewer examples of a coin that exist, the more valuable it becomes. In the case of the 1975 S penny, only a handful have been verified, making it a prized possession for serious collectors. A step-by-step guide on how to inspect a penny for its mint mark, with close-ups of a magnifying glass examining a coin. Asterisk if you're wondering if you might have one of these valuable pennies in your collection, here's how to check. First, find a 1975 Lincoln penny. Then, examine it closely under good lighting, and use a magnifying glass if necessary. Look carefully for the S mint mark, which is located just below the date on the obverse side of the coin. Different examples of mint marks from various coins, including clear, worn, and altered mint marks. Asterisk be sure to verify the authenticity of the mint mark. Some less scrupulous individuals might attempt to alter coins by adding or modifying mint marks, but experts can usually detect these alterations. footage of an auction house, online coin sales, and market trends graphs. Asterisk now, let's talk money. The value of a 1975 Lincoln penny in pristine condition can soar as high as $7,000, depending on its condition and the current market demand. Coins graded by professional services as MS65 or higher tend to fetch the highest prices. These grades indicate a coin that is nearly flawless, with only minor imperfections visible under magnification. Examples of different coin grades, from poor to mint state. Asterisk, even lower grade examples can still be worth hundreds or thousands of dollars. To get an accurate value, it's best to have your coin graded by a professional service like the Professional Coin Grading Service (PCGS) or Numismatic Guarantee Corporation (NGC). These services provide a grade and certification, which can significantly increase the coin's value at auction. A coin dealer's shop, with customers buying and selling coins. Asterisk, if you think you have a 1975 Lincoln penny, the next step is deciding how to sell or trade it. You have several options. Selling through a reputable auction house can yield high returns, especially if multiple collectors are competing for your coin. Websites like eBay or specialized coin auction sites allow you to reach a global audience, but be sure to set a reserve price to protect your investment. Visiting a trusted coin dealer is a more straightforward option, though you might not get the highest possible price. A collector displaying their prized 1975 Lincoln penny in a protective case. Asterisk, no matter which route you choose, make sure you're informed about the current market conditions and recent sales of similar coins. This will help you negotiate the best possible price. The narrator wrapping up at the desk, with a collection of Lincoln pennies displayed in the background. Asterisk, the 1975 Lincoln penny is a true gem for collectors, not just because of its rarity, but also because of the story it tells about U.S. mint history. Whether you're an experienced collector or just starting out, finding a coin like this can be a thrilling experience and potentially a very profitable one. Close-up of a penny album being filled, with a 1975 Lincoln penny being carefully placed in its slot. Asterisk, so, the next time you're sorting through your change or examining a coin collection, take a closer look. You never know when you might uncover a hidden treasure. And remember, in the world of coin collecting, knowledge is power. Stay curious, stay informed, and who knows? You might just strike gold, or in this case, copper. We're uncovering a hidden gem that might just be lying in your pocket change. The 1981 mint mark Lincoln 1-cent penny. Believe it or not, some of these seemingly ordinary pennies could be worth up to $11,000. Yes, you heard that right. So let's dig into the history, the key factors that make this coin so valuable, and how you can determine if you have one of these rare treasures in your collection. The Lincoln cent has been an iconic part of American coinage since its introduction in 1909 in honor of the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. The obverse, or head side, features a portrait of Lincoln designed by sculptor Victor D. Brenner. This design has been used continuously for over a century, making it the longest-running design in U.S. coin history. But what makes the 1981 penny so special? To understand that, we need to look at a few key details. In 1981, the U.S. Mint produced Lincoln cents at 3 locations: Philadelphia, No Mint Mark; Denver, D Mint Mark; and San Francisco, S Mint Mark. While millions of these pennies were produced, certain factors can significantly increase their value. The S Mint mark, particularly improved coins, and the condition of the coin, whether it's in circulation or uncirculated, are critical. However, it's the small differences, like the clarity of the mint mark and specific varieties or errors, that can make these pennies worth a small fortune. Now, let's talk about what you should be looking for. In 1981, there were several varieties and errors that can turn a simple penny into a jackpot. One of the most sought-after varieties is the Type 2 proof penny from the San Francisco Mint. This variety is characterized by a clear and well-defined S-mint mark, as opposed to the more common blurry or filled mint marks of that year. Another variety to watch out for is any penny with a double die obverse (DDO), where the date or the word Liberty appears doubled due to a minting error. So why are some of these pennies worth up to $11,000? It all comes down to rarity and condition. A perfect, uncirculated Type 2 1981S proof penny in a high grade, say, Proof 70 Deep Cameo, PR 70 DCM, by the Professional Coin Grading Service, PCGS, can command top dollar at auction. These coins are exceedingly rare in perfect condition, and collectors are willing to pay a premium for them. In fact, in recent years, a few of these coins have sold for between $10,000 and $11,000. All right, so how can you tell if you have one of these valuable coins? First, examine your penny closely under good lighting and with a magnifying glass. Check for the mint mark. If it's an S, you could be in luck. Next, look for the quality of the strike, any doubling, or other unusual features. If you believe you have a rare variety, it's crucial to get your coin professionally graded by a service like PCGS or NGC. A professional grade will authenticate your coin and significantly increase its market value. Let's talk about the current market. The value of these pennies can fluctuate based on collector demand and the overall coin market. As of 2024, a high-grade Type 2 1981S proof penny can fetch anywhere from $5,000 to $11,000, depending on the condition and the market. Even circulated pennies from this year can be worth more than their face value if they're in particularly good condition or display unique errors. So you've found a valuable penny. What next? You have several options for selling your coin. Online auction sites like eBay can be a good option, but be sure to set a reserve price if your coin is rare. You can also sell through a reputable coin dealer or at a coin show, where you might meet serious collectors willing to pay top dollar. For the highest value coins, consider consignment with a major auction house. We're zeroing in on a specific year, 1985, and a particular coin that could make you a pretty penny, quite literally. The 1985 Lincoln penny might seem like just another coin in your pocket, but for collectors, it's a potential gold mine. First minted in 1909 to commemorate the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth, the Lincoln penny has undergone several design changes over the decades. By 1985, the penny was part of the Memorial Reverse series, which featured the Lincoln Memorial on the back. However, it's not just any 1985 penny we're talking about today. It's the ones with specific mint marks and errors that make them incredibly valuable. Before we dive into the value, let's take a brief look at the history and minting process of the 1985 Lincoln penny. In 1985, pennies were made from a copper-plated zinc core. The U.S. Mint produced these pennies at 3 locations: Philadelphia, no mint mark; Denver, D mint mark; and San Francisco, S mint mark for proof coins. Most 1985 pennies are common, with billions minted across these locations. However, what sets some of these pennies apart and makes them valuable are the mint errors and variations in the mint marks. So, what exactly makes a 1985 penny worth $15,000? The answer lies in rare mint errors, such as doubling, off-center strikes, or unusual mint marks. One of the most famous is the doubled die variety. This error occurs when the die used to strike the coin has a doubled image, resulting in a noticeable doubling of letters and numbers. If you happen to have a 1985 penny with a doubled die, you could be sitting on a small fortune. But that's not all. There are also pennies with repunched mint marks, where the mint mark appears twice due to a misalignment during the minting process. These types of errors are highly sought after by collectors because they are rare and visually interesting. A penny with these features, in high-grade condition, can easily fetch thousands of dollars at auction. Now, let's talk about the current market value. The 1985 penny with these rare errors can be worth anywhere from a few $100s to over $15,000, depending on the coin's condition and the rarity of the error. Recent auction sales have seen these coins fetching top dollar. Of course, like any collectible, the value can fluctuate based on market demand, the number of collectors searching for these coins, and the coin's specific characteristics. Coins graded by professional grading services, like PCGS or NGC, often command higher prices. Interested in finding one of these rare pennies yourself? Here's how you can start. First, get yourself a good magnifying glass or a jeweler's loupe. You'll need to closely examine the date, mint mark, and overall condition of the penny. Look for doubling on the date and inscriptions, as well as any irregularities in the mint mark. If you think you've found a rare 1985 penny, consider getting it graded by a professional. Grading not only confirms the authenticity and condition of your coin, but also increases its value if you decide to sell. So there you have it, the fascinating world of the 1985 Lincoln penny. From its humble beginnings as a 1-cent piece to potentially becoming a $15,000 collector's item, this coin is a perfect example of how numismatics can be both exciting and profitable. Insert a call to action graphic. Check your change. You could be holding a small fortune in your pocket. Asterisk, if you enjoyed this video and learned something new, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe for more coin-related content, and ring the bell so you never miss an update. And hey, why not leave a comment below? Who knows, maybe you have a 1985 penny worth $15,000 sitting in your collection right now. We're diving into the fascinating world of the 2014 Lincoln cent, a coin that's turning heads in the collector's market. Stay tuned to find out why this humble penny could be worth as much as $4,000. Cut to the narrator sitting at a desk surrounded by coin books, magnifying glasses, and coin holders. Asterisk, before we get into the specifics of the 2014 penny, let's take a quick trip back in time to understand the history of the Lincoln cent. The Lincoln penny was first introduced in 1909 to commemorate the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. It was the first U.S. coin to feature a president's face, a huge departure from the previous designs. Designed by Victor David Brenner, the original Lincoln cent featured Lincoln's portrait on the obverse and 2 wheat ears on the reverse, earning it the nickname Wheat Penny. Over the years, the design of the penny has changed, but Lincoln has remained on the front, making it one of the longest-running coin designs in U.S. history. In 1959, the reverse was changed to feature the Lincoln Memorial, and in 2010, the design we see today was introduced, featuring the Union Shield on the reverse. But what makes the 2014 penny so special? Let's dig in. The 2014 Lincoln penny, at first glance, might look like any other penny in your pocket. It features the same design as other pennies from this era, Lincoln's profile on the obverse, and the Union Shield on the reverse. However, there's something about certain 2014 pennies that have made them incredibly valuable. The key lies in the mint mark. For those new to coin collecting, the mint mark is a small letter or symbol on a coin that indicates where it was made. In 2014, Lincoln pennies were produced at 3 locations: Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco. Most pennies from this year are quite common, but certain mint mark errors and special coins from this year have been fetching impressive sums. So, what makes a 2014 penny worth thousands of dollars? Several factors can contribute to a coin's value: rarity, condition, and demand among collectors. First up, rarity. Some 2014 pennies have rare errors, such as double dies, where the coin appears to have been struck twice, or off-center strikes, where the design is not properly aligned. These errors make the coin much rarer and, therefore, more valuable. In fact, a high-grade 2014 penny with a significant error can be worth up to $4,000. Next, condition plays a huge role. Coins are graded on a scale from 1 to 70, with 70 being a perfect, uncirculated coin. A 2014 penny in pristine condition, especially one with an error, can fetch a hefty price. Even without errors, a 2014 penny in top condition can be worth much more than its face value. And finally, demand. Collectors are always on the lookout for unique and rare finds, and certain 2014 pennies have become highly sought after. This demand drives up the price, sometimes into the thousands of dollars. Now, let's talk about the current market value. As of 2024, some 2014 pennies have sold for as much as $4,000 at auction, particularly those with mint errors or in near-perfect condition. The market can fluctuate, so it's always a good idea to keep an eye on recent sales if you're looking to sell. Wondering if you have a valuable 2014 penny? Here's how you can check. Look for unusual or misplaced mint marks, especially on pennies minted in Denver or San Francisco. Use a magnifying glass to inspect the coin for double dies, off-center strikes, or any other anomalies. Is your penny shiny and free from scratches? If so, it could be worth more. If you think you have a valuable penny, consider sending it to a professional grading service to get an official grade. This can significantly increase its value at auction. So you've checked your change and found a 2014 penny that looks promising. What's next? First, do a bit of research on recent sales to see what similar coins have gone for. Then, consider getting your coin graded to confirm its value. And finally, if you're ready to sell, you can list it at auction or contact a reputable coin dealer. Remember, not every 2014 penny will be worth a fortune, but it's always worth checking your change. You never know, you might just have a $4,000 penny sitting in your pocket. Thanks for watching, everyone. If you found this video helpful, make sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more content on rare coins and valuable finds. And don't forget to hit the bell icon so you never miss an update. Until next time, happy hunting. By the way, if you're new to coin collecting or looking to expand your collection, check out the links in the description for some great resources and tools to help you get started. And as always, if you have any questions or topics you want us to cover in future videos, drop a comment below. We're diving into the fascinating world of coin collecting, focusing on one special penny that could be worth a lot more than just 1 cent. Yes, we're talking about the 2000D Lincoln penny with a mint mark that has collectors buzzing. Could this tiny coin in your pocket be worth up to $5,000? Stick around to find out. Let's start with a bit of background. The Lincoln penny, also known as the Lincoln cent, has been in circulation for over a century. First minted in 1909 to commemorate the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth, it was the first U.S. coin to feature a president's likeness. Over the years, the design has seen several changes, but Lincoln's portrait on the obverse, or front, side has remained constant. The reverse side, however, has undergone changes. From 1959 to 2008, the Lincoln Memorial was featured on the back, before being replaced by the Union Shield design in 2010. The 2000D penny falls within this period, meaning it has the Lincoln Memorial on its reverse. Now, let's talk about the D mint mark. If you look closely at the right side of Lincoln's bust, you'll notice a tiny letter. This letter indicates the mint where the coin was produced. The 2000D penny, as the name suggests, was minted in Denver, Colorado. Denver has been minting coins since 1906, and the D mint mark has become a symbol of quality and rarity in the coin collecting world. So, Why is this particular coin so valuable? After all, billions of pennies are produced each year. The 2000D Lincoln penny is no exception, with over 8 billion minted. However, what sets certain 2000D pennies apart are the errors or unique features that make them rare and highly sought after by collectors. The most valuable 2000D Lincoln pennies are those with minting errors. These can include double dies, off-center strikes, or other anomalies that occurred during production. These errors are rare, making the pennies that contain them extremely valuable. As with any collectible, condition is key. A 2000D penny in pristine, uncirculated condition, graded as MS67 or higher, can fetch a high price. These coins are rare because they haven't been worn down by circulation. Some coins may have subtle differences due to die wear or imperfections during the minting process. These variations are often what collectors look for. Coins that are certified and graded by professional services like PCGS, Professional Coin Grading Service, or NGC, Numismatic Guarantee Corporation, often command higher prices. A high-grade 2000D penny can be worth thousands of dollars to the right collector. Now, let's talk about the current market value. As of 2024, a typical 2000D Lincoln penny in average circulated condition is worth face value, just 1 cent. However, pennies in exceptional condition or those with unique errors can be worth significantly more. Most 2000D pennies that have been in circulation are worth just a penny. Even if they're slightly worn, they're still only worth face value. An uncirculated 2000D penny with an MS65 grade might be worth $5 to $20. This is where things get interesting. Error coins can range in value from $50 to $5,000 or more, depending on the type and severity of the error. For example, a double die error might fetch several $100s, while a major off-center strike could reach into the thousands. A 2000D penny graded as MS67 or higher, especially with a notable error, could be worth anywhere from $1,000 to $5,000 or more. The rarity and demand for these high-quality specimens drive up their value significantly. So, how can you find one of these valuable pennies? Here are a few tips. Start by examining any 2000D pennies you come across in your daily transactions. Look for any obvious errors or signs of wear. Pay special attention to the mint mark, as this is your first clue. Some errors are very subtle and can only be seen under magnification. A good magnifying glass or jeweler's loupe can help you spot things like doubling or die variations. A coin guide or an online resource can help you identify potential errors and learn what to look for. If you think you have a valuable coin, consider getting it graded by a professional service like PCGS or NGC. Grading can authenticate your coin and give it a numerical value, which is crucial for determining its market value. If you're unsure, take your coin to a reputable coin dealer or numismatist. They can offer expert advice and may even make you an offer on the spot. The 2000D Lincoln penny might seem like just another coin in your pocket, but it has the potential to be a valuable treasure. Whether it's due to an error, its condition, or a unique feature, these pennies can be worth far more than their face value. So next time you're sorting through your change, take a closer look. You might just find a hidden gem worth up to $5,000. If you enjoyed this video and found it helpful, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, subscribe to your channel name, and hit that notification bell so you never miss an update on coin collecting tips and rare finds. Leave a comment below if you've ever found a valuable penny, or if you have any questions about coin collecting. Thanks for watching and happy hunting. We're diving into the fascinating world of pennies, specifically the 2001D Lincoln penny. And get this, it could be worth a staggering $8,000. That's right, a simple 1-cent coin that might just be hiding a small fortune in your pocket change. So, grab your magnifying glass and let's uncover the mystery of the 2001 Lincoln penny. First off, let's break down what we're talking about here. The 2001 Lincoln penny is part of the long-running Lincoln cent series, which began way back in 1909. The D Mint mark means this coin was minted in Denver, one of the U.S. Mint's primary facilities. But what makes this seemingly ordinary penny so special? Let's find out! The Lincoln penny is one of the most iconic coins in American history. First issued in 1909 to commemorate the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. Over the years, this humble penny has seen various changes, from the wheat ears design on the reverse side to the more familiar Lincoln Memorial introduced in 1959. In 2001, the Denver Mint produced over 5 billion pennies. So why is this one worth more than just a penny? The answer lies in its rarity and the potential errors that can occur during the minting process. During the minting process, errors can sometimes occur, and these errors are what make certain coins so valuable. For the 2001 Lincoln penny, there are a few specific errors that collectors are on the lookout for. One of the most valuable errors is the double die error, where the design on the coin is struck twice, creating a noticeable doubling effect. Another is the off-center strike, where the coin's design is not properly aligned. Both of these errors are highly sought after by collectors and can drastically increase the value of the coin. But it's not just errors that can make a 2001 penny valuable. Coins in pristine condition, those that have never been circulated and show no signs of wear, are also incredibly valuable. Collectors refer to these as MS-70 condition coins, and they can fetch thousands of dollars at auction. Now, let's talk about the current market value of these pennies. A typical 2001 penny in average circulated condition might only be worth its face value, just 1 cent. However, a 2001 penny with a significant mint error or in perfect uncirculated condition can be worth thousands. Recently, one such penny was sold for an astounding $8,000 at auction. The coin was graded MS-67 by a professional coin grading service, meaning it was in nearly perfect condition. This high grade, combined with a minor but rare error, made it a collector's dream. So, if you happen to have a 2001 penny lying around, it might be worth checking its condition. Look closely for any mint errors or signs of doubling. Even without errors, if it's in mint state condition, you could be sitting on a small fortune. Wondering how to identify if your penny is worth more than face value? Here's a quick guide. Is it shiny and free of scratches? The closer it is to mint condition, the better. Use a magnifying glass to check for doubling of letters or numbers. Or if the design is off-center. If you think you have a valuable penny, consider sending it to a professional grading service like PCGS or NGC. They can certify its condition and value. Once graded, you can sell your penny through auction houses, online marketplaces like eBay, or through coin dealers. Remember, the value of your penny can vary depending on its condition and demand, so it's important to get multiple opinions before selling. So there you have it, folks. The 2001 Lincoln penny that could be worth up to $8,000. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just getting started, it's always worth checking your spare change. Who knows? You might just strike it rich with a penny. We're diving into the fascinating world of coin collecting to explore the story behind the 2002 Mint mark Lincoln penny, a coin that some say could be worth a small fortune. Is there really a 2002 penny out there that could make you rich? Let's find out. First, let's talk about the history of the Lincoln penny. The Lincoln penny has been in circulation since 1909, originally created to commemorate the 100th anniversary of President Abraham Lincoln's birth. Over the years, the design has undergone several changes, but it has always featured Lincoln's profile on the obverse. The 2002 penny, minted in Denver, That's the D mint mark, is part of a long legacy. It features the iconic Lincoln Memorial on the reverse side, a design that was introduced in 1959 to celebrate the 150th anniversary of Lincoln's birth. Now, while the 2002 D penny may seem like just another coin in your pocket change, some of these pennies have become the stuff of legends in the coin collecting world. But why? What makes some of these pennies so valuable? The truth is, most 2002 D pennies are worth just their face value, 1 cent. But there are a few specific conditions and varieties that can make them incredibly valuable to collectors. Here are the key factors that can make a 2002 D Lincoln penny worth more than you might think. Coins with minting errors are often highly sought after by collectors. This could include anything from double dies to off-center strikes. If your 2002 D penny has any kind of noticeable error, it could be worth a lot more than face value. The condition of the coin is crucial. A penny in mint state condition, meaning it shows no signs of wear and has a sharp, well-defined strike, can fetch a premium price. The grading scale ranges from poor, P1, to perfect mint state, MS70. The higher the grade, the more valuable the coin. While the 2002 D penny was minted in large quantities, finding one in perfect condition or with a unique error can be extremely rare. The rarity of a specific coin can significantly increase its value. So, what are the chances that you have a 2002 D penny worth $10,000? Let's look at some real-life examples. In recent years, there have been reports of collectors paying thousands of dollars for high-grade or error 2002 D pennies. One such coin, graded at MS68 by a professional grading service, sold for several $1,000s at auction. The reason? Its near-perfect condition made it a standout among millions of other pennies. Another example is a 2002 D penny with a rare minting error. This penny was struck off-center, making it a unique collector's item. It fetched a hefty price at auction as well. Now that you know what makes these pennies valuable, how can you check if your 2002 D penny is one of the rare ones? Here's a simple step-by-step guide. Look for signs of wear. If your penny appears almost brand new, it might be in mint state condition. Use a magnifying glass to check for sharpness in the details. Check for any unusual features like doubling, off-center strikes, or other anomalies. These errors can drastically increase the value of your coin. If you think you have a valuable penny, consider having it graded by a professional service like PCGS or NGC. A certified grade can give you a better idea of its true value. Check online auction sites or coin collecting forums to see what similar coins have sold for. This can give you a ballpark figure for your penny's worth. So, is the 2002 D Lincoln penny really worth $10,000? While it's unlikely that a regular penny from this year will reach that value under the right circumstances, like a high grade or a unique error, it could be worth a significant amount. As of now, high-grade examples of this penny can sell for hundreds or even thousands of dollars, but $10,000 would be an exceptionally rare case. The key takeaway? Always check your change, because you never know when you might find a hidden gem. Thanks for joining us on this deep dive into the 2002 D Lincoln penny. If you enjoyed this video and want to learn more about rare coins and collectibles, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss an update. Who knows? The next video might just help you discover a fortune in your pocket. Happy collecting and good luck out there.